Hey yo, I'm Travis, this is Josh, you're on the Wicked Bitter channel, and you're watching Dropping the Elbow, dude.
Ooh, yeah, dig it.
We ain't got a limit, ballin' like a scrimmage. Pushing up and rented, and you know it's tennis. I'm just waiting on a call, cause we know you finished. Whole team about to get it like we want to pin it.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Welcome back to another episode of Dropping the Elbow DTE. I'm Travis. This episode's going to be a little different, man. This one's going to be a little different because we got something important to talk about. If you haven't heard from by now, Tony Khan, man. What do I say every time we end an episode of Dropping the Elbow?
Tony Khan loves us.
Tony Khan loves us, and he did so prove it last night on Dynamite because he purchased a wrestling company, guys. We're not talking AEW. He already has that. He purchased another wrestling company. But before we get into that, we want to thank you for clicking this video. We want to thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, even on our social medias. I mean, we get a lot of comments on there, and we get to respond to people. I think it's really fun and interactive, and we want to keep that going. So if you're new here, go ahead and hit subscribe. That'd be great for us. It helps the algorithm of YouTube. It helps the likes, help everything helps us. So if you enjoy this content and you want to see more of it, go ahead, hit like, hit subscribe, share, all that kind of stuff. All right, now that that's all out of the way, Tony Khan, dude, he bought a wrestling company. I'm not going to say which one because I want you to be the one to say it.
Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor, bro.
Tony Khan bought Ring of Honor.
Yeah, man.
And for, it was been for a while there that we were just like, maybe Ring of Honor's just done, because like that. They released their whole roster. They were pretty much done. And now Tony Khan's just buying it and making it his own, I'm assuming.
Dude, that's the question. That's why I wanted to do this episode, just talking about that. Like, yes, Dynamite was a great show. It was a go-home episode because we have the pay-per-view this Sunday, Revolution, which is going to be a fantastic pay-per-view, by the way. I mean, and I thought last night's Dynamite kind of, like, did perfectly well with, like, building up the final stretch to Revolution. A lot of things happened, but none more crazy than the MJF and CM Punk thing.
MJF just left a knot on CM Punk's forehead right there.
Insane, man. Like, maybe we'll do another video talking about it. If I sound weird, I apologize. I don't know what happened today, just out of nowhere. Like,
episode of The Best of Us,
dude. I don't know if it's allergies. I never get allergies, so I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older and I'm getting them now. But I sound like nasally and stuffed up. I couldn't even do the freaking Hulk Hogan thing in the beginning. That was
all right.
I tried, man. It was just I sound weird. Like my nose is stuffy and and runny at the same time. I don't know, but so maybe we'll do another video. If not, I want to talk about this because this is huge, dude.
There's so many possibilities that Tony Khan can do with this.
Yes,
I think.
Yeah.
Is he going to transfer wrestlers from AEW to Ring of Honor so they have their shot, their TV time there? Right. Which is funny because we're thinking about, like, man, they have way too many people. We've been saying that. We have way too many people. So I'm thinking it would be a good decision to put some people on Ring of Honor. They have a Ring of Honor title and everything, and I heard that, we heard that it could be like a little developmental territory. But yeah. I'm looking forward to all the possibilities that could happen with this purchase.
It's crazy because when I first heard about this happening, obviously when he announced it, I was thinking, like, all the things that are running through my head. I was just like, so what does this mean? Does this mean that AEW and Ring of Honor are separate companies owned by the same person, like you're saying here? Or my initial thought was that AEW is going to consume Ring of Honor, because we all know Ring of Honor was closing doors. They were shutting down. They're releasing superstars out of their contracts. I mean, they were inducting people in the Hall of Fame as a goodbye kind of thing. So I was like, this is it.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Was that like that was it? But I think Tony Khan just saw that or something and a little change of plans.
Jumped on it, man. Like, yeah. I mean, it's wild because, like I said, I thought it was going to be consumed, and I thought, like, and it made me a little worried because, like, oh wow, we're going to get more people now from Ring of Honor, and that roster for AEW is going to get even more bloated. Like, I just felt like that. But then some of the comments, like some of our friends, like our buddy Rick who watches, and a friend of mine, Jason, they both mentioned maybe it'll be a like developmental type of deal, like you're saying, where they can keep the guys and girls there, and maybe some AEW people will go over there, which I think is a better idea, honestly. But it would be even cooler if Tony can strike a deal with a TV company to get Ring of Honor on TV, dude. Now we can get,
or at least like get them into like a streaming service, like Hulu or something.
Which are rumors for that.
Yeah, you can just like watch Ring of Honor on those streaming apps.
Yeah.
What I want to see, I don't know if it's kind of played out, but I want to see like what they did with WWE and WCW when like they face off against
like
each
an
other.
invasion?
To see which is a better brand. I would love that. Like Daniel Bryan, he was just like, this isn't Ring of Honor. I'm like All Elite Wrestling, and then he hit Christopher Daniels. So I'm thinking like, is that gonna be like a team thing?
Yeah.
Is Bryan gonna be AEW and then Daniels is ROH? And then, like, they're the captains or something. That would be great. I would love to see
like
that.
you said earlier, there's a lot of possibilities here.
Yeah,
I mean, Tony can do anything right now. And I find it... I'm a little interested because, he owns Ring of Honor, but is he still going to... If he does keep them separate, is he still going to go by... Is it still going to go by Ring of Honor is what I'm thinking. You think so?
It would... I feel like...
Because he owns it, so it's like he could.
Yeah, he could change the name and everything and make it completely different, but I feel like that's not his intention. I don't think wrestlers would want that anyway. Like, I feel like you just got to live that Ring of Honor legacy or just keep going with it.
And I guess if it serves what it is, where Tony legitimately bought he bought a wrestling company, meaning like, he owns Ring of Honor, but Ring of Honor is not under AEW. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not under the bracket. Like, it's not AEW, and then, like, it's the overall owner or overall leader of, like, Ring of Honor, if that makes any sense. Like, Ring of Honor, it's its own separate company because it's always been. That's like if Tony bought WWE. Like, WWE would still exist, but it wouldn't be WWE under the ownership of AEW. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? Like, it's... I don't know, like Vince very well back in the day when he bought WCW, he could have ran both WCW and WWE, but instead he kind of just morphed
it into one.
But I think Tony, like you're saying, he might keep it.
Yeah, he might keep it as
he might keep Ring of Honor as Ring of Honor.
What do you think it's gonna happen?
I'm thinking more of that now because I thought initially it was gonna be like they were gonna absorb,
WWE style.
Yes, I thought they were gonna absorb them, and you were gonna see Ring of Honor guys come up and show up to Dynamite. And
but as we know, AEW is no WWE.
No WWE. No,
not in the slightest.
No. You know what I heard too, though.
Yeah,
people were saying maybe Cody.
Goes
to Ring of Honor and like leads like an invasion angle or whatever.
I was actually thinking more along the lines like if he's not wrestling, he's just gonna. That's his thing. You know what I mean? Kind of like how Triple H took over NXT. He
takes over it.
Yeah, Triple H takes over NXT. Cody can just take over Ring of Honor.
Yeah,
Ring of Honor.
But it's like you still got to pay him. Like, is the issue really was it about money? Because if it is, that's still going to be the issue. You know what I mean? Is Cody really going to do it? If he is, then you got to pay him still.
Well, maybe the issue was money because maybe he didn't want to do what he's doing on AEW with that money. Yeah. But maybe with this new idea that probably hasn't been brought up to him or something like that, maybe they'll like renegotiate and say like, okay, we'll give you this money and you can run the show. Maybe they'll persuade him a little bit more. That
light is really blown out over there behind you.
Yes, it is.
I'm noticing that.
My eyes are hurting.
Yeah, it's if this comes out a little funky in production when I'm editing this, our bad. We kind of just put this all together quickly because we're trying to get this video out there.
I also want to say,
plus I sound like crap.
I also want to say before we go with this video, we're finishing it up. By the way, I want you guys to share, subscribe, comment, like, get your notification bell. But before that, along those lines, comment on with the pay-per-view coming up, AEW Revolution. Which match are you looking forward to the most? If you're looking forward to the Moxley and Danielson, tell us like what do you think the outcome will be? If there's going to be outside interference or who's going to bleed first, because
it's going
to happen. So I would love to see that in the comments or something like that, and also share with your friends.
Before we wrap though, what match are you looking for? You can pick one.
Danielson.
You're looking for that one?
Brian, yeah,
it's hard for me. I might say the Punk and MJF one because that's going to be a freaking. But I don't know. The Moxley and Bryan one, I'm just so pumped for.
Yeah.
I mean, the Adam Cole versus Adam Page.
You're talking about two of the most greatest wrestlers in the past decade, I think. Like Moxley and Danielson.
Yeah, they're up there for sure.
Two of the most amazing wrestlers in the past decade. I just can't wait to see that.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be stiff. I'll say that.
It is. I was saying that yesterday. I think it's gonna be a very stiff match, and I'm here for it. I'm ready for that. Pay per view is gonna be insane, dude. I can't wait for it. A lot of matches that I'm looking forward to. Adam Page versus Adam Cole. I don't know. I mean, there's that tag team triple threat match. The Bucks, freaking Red Dragon and Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. I mean, that's gonna be a good match too. Like, there's so many good ones. I don't know. We could probably do a review. If I'm sounding better, if this doesn't get worse by the time it's over, I want to do a review for Revolution, just because we didn't do a review for Dynamite.
Well, you let us know in the comments if you want another review of the Revolution.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'll drag him out here. We'll do it.
Honestly, we were going back and forth. I was going back. He was ready to do this. I was going back and forth. Like, man, I want to record, but it's like I sound like crap. I feel like crap. And not only that, like, I have to keep like blowing my nose or like clearing my throat, and I didn't want to come on here and sound like that for you guys, so we're gonna keep it short.
But we did this video for you guys.
Yes, we definitely wanted to give you guys this video.
If you don't admire this hard work and dedication, even when this man has a malfunctioning nose,
yeah, man.
Well, come on, give us a little push here.
Put us over, man. Put us over.
Give us a little push here.
Yeah. Hey, excited for Sunday. Happy about last night's Dynamite. Excited. I'm gonna try to put the. I saw like a document of like the Tony Khan signature of what he bought Ring of Honor for. If I can find it, I'll put it up so you guys can see it. It's kind of long. I'm going to warn you right now. It's like a full-length page. So if I were you, maybe pause the video so you can read all of it if you want to read all of it, because it's probably not going to be up there for too long, because if it is, it's going to take like a long time for you to read the whole thing. So yeah, we'll put that up. And one more thing too I wanted to talk about before we go, and I'm blanking on it hardcore right now. Do a little freestyle ad-lib while I think about this.
Freestyle ad-lib.
Yeah, let me think about what I was going to say before we close it out.
Well,
I'll put you on the spot, but I'm trying to think of it.
Well, if we come up with an AEW Revolution
let me think.
review after the AEW Revolution pay-per-view, you guys got to let us know. Well, like we said, we're coming out with... And are we going to see Kenny Omega come back? That's another thing I want to look forward to, especially with this Red Dragon and Young Bucks going at it back and forth.
Yeah.
And maybe if they go at it, and Adam Cole wins that champion. Oh, if Adam Cole wins that championship.
Oh, man. I want it to happen.
Kenny has to come back.
Yeah.
And I want to see them. I want to see Adam Cole and Kenny Omega.
I knew what it was. Sorry. I knew what I was going to say.
I'm not finished.
Go ahead.
I want Adam Cole as champion. Wait. I think I'm over Adam Hangman Page as champion.
Hangman Page.
Yeah, I'm all for Adam Cole, baby, for that championship.
And like, you like Hangman, right?
I like Hangman.
I like Hangman.
I have nothing against him. I just love Adam Cole more.
Yeah, I mean, I love Hangman, and I feel like I got some. I just answered one of the comments on the last video about Hangman. I don't know, like. I feel like maybe the other people he's been in this rivalry with, or maybe just other people in general, are kind of outshining Page right now, because like, I mean,
it seems like his matches or mid card compare, like he's facing Adam Cole at the pay-per-view. I don't think anyone's like really more looking forward to that than the Danielson and Moxley and the tag team match or something. I feel like every pay-per-view, every show, I feel like Hangman's matches just go kind of fly under the radar.
Yeah, I mean, he had great matches with Bryan. Like, he had great matches.
Yeah.
And he had that good match with Archer, but it's like, I don't feel invested in those matches for some reason. And I
feel like Archer and Hangman was just kind of like hey, I hate you, fight.
Yeah,
it's kind of like, there's really not much... like promo battles behind that,
No, I mean, I love Page, but I mean, I just feel like Adam Cole might have a better run for some reason. Maybe because he's heel. I don't know. Maybe.
I think, for me, whoever has a faction behind him has like one of the best title reigns.
I mean, I love factions though. That's me though.
Because like Kenny Omega and the Elite, he had a good title run. Moxley was good. He didn't have a freaking
not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
I hope it happens, dude.
But like, so like with Adam Cole, we see what he did on WWE NXT with Undisputed Era. He just blew up that whole brand. I loved what he did. He was a North American champion, AEW champion multiple times, and I loved every title reign. Yeah. And I think it's because he's got Red Dragon behind him. You could do so much with like he can sneak wins. There could be interference, or I like a person in a faction as champion.
By the way, the thing I thought about when I had your freestyle, Tony Khan apparently, I don't know if it's official or the real numbers or not, but he bought Ring of Honor for about between $30 to $40 million. I mean, that's a lot. Obviously, it's a lot of money to us.
Like I'm
but-
saying, I think in the wrestling world, Ring of Honor is really prestigious to most people.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, so it would be worth that price.
Yeah.
And you're probably going to get, like, the whole library with it and everything, especially if you go on a streaming service. You can go back and rewatch all those things.
My nose is acting up, man. We got to get out of here.
We got to get out of here.
But like you were saying, before AEW existed, there was WWE. There still is, but WWE is the Omega. It's the alpha. It's the top deal, right?
For sports entertainment.
Yes, it's always been for a long time, right? But even before AEW was around and it was WWE, what was the second biggest wrestling company in the United States?
Before AEW?
Before AEW, it was Ring of Honor. Dude.
It was most likely Ring of Honor or in the United States.
Yes, in the United States, because nobody...
Yeah,
Impact,
it was Ring of Honor.
No disrespect, but Impact doesn't have...
No, it didn't have that much of a
that level.
Power than
how long has
Ring of
Impact been
Honor.
around for? They didn't buy another freaking wrestling company.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they just...
But then again, who's owning it? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, it's
Tony
all about
Khan,
who's got the money.
Yeah.
But at the same time, even as far as putting the product out there, and they've had good rosters before on Impact. I just saw last week's ratings for them. It was like 100 and something thousand people watched. I mean, that's... Yeah, dude, yeah.
100,000.
So I'm saying, like, before AEW existed, it was Ring of Honor as the second biggest wrestling company in the United States. But now it's AEW and Ring of Honor in there. I mean, that's crazy. But
what I want to see
yeah.
in the future, before we go, this is the last thing, I promise. Please stay tuned for this news right here. Okay, here it comes. You know how Ring of Honor New Japan has that little super pay-per-view? I want AEW Ring of Honor New Japan one pay-per-view now.
Pay-per-view, dude.
It's going to happen because now AEW has Ring of Honor.
You could throw an Impact in there, too.
You could.
All four?
I could. 100,000 views. I don't think we need that. But yeah, I think now it's gonna happen. AEW Ring of Honor, it is one now, and New Japan have that little pay-per-view. It's gonna be great.
I want to see it happen. A lot of exciting stuff, man. I'm glad we covered that. And Dynamite was great, but I felt like this was
huge news.
Yeah, we needed to talk about this. Yeah, so we thank you guys for checking it out. And even if you've heard of the news before, we're glad you checked this video out. Like Josh said earlier, like I said earlier, if you hit subscribe and you share this and you like it, especially the liking it, the algorithm goes up for YouTube, and we get put out there for other people to see. Other people who love AEW and love professional wrestling can now see our video pop up on their YouTube channels or pages. So yeah,
and also
yeah,
we could literally talk about this stuff for hours on end.
Yes, for sure.
But we're kind enough to simplify it for you in under maybe a 30-minute video.
We're trying to, yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm always like, hey, let's do a 15-minute.
It can't happen.
And we end up going like 25, 30, and it's hard. And we have such a passion for it, man. We just want to talk about it all the time. Exactly. But yeah, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys, and thank you so much for everything. And we'll get back at you after Revolution. Hopefully, do a review if my voice and everything is still there. Yeah, and we'll see you guys next time. Oh wait! Before we go.
You almost forgot
I know,
bro.
Man.
Hey, let me get it.
Go ahead.
You're feeling ill.
Yeah, go ahead.
Always remember, Tony Khan loves you.
He does.
He does.